Introducing Taco Bell's new sweet and spicy jalapeno citrus salsa. Made with bright citrus and real red jalapenos. You can get it with anything on the Cantina chicken menu for a delicious, tangy twist to make all your faves instantly better. And while jalapeno citrus salsa is only available for a limited time, know this, jalapeno citrus salsa demands the spotlight. It's the sauce with main character energy. Get jalapeno citrus salsa with anything on the Cantina chicken menu for a limited time, only at Taco Bell, at participating locations while supplies last.
This episode is supported by Ring, because at the end of the day, your home is your sanctuary. And with Ring, it's protected. Whether you're across the house or across the country, keeping an eye on things shouldn't be a mystery. With the battery doorbell, you can keep track of your packages and see more of what's happening at your front door in real time. If you want to make sure your yard is safe at night, the Outdoor Cam Plus delivers a wide field of view and enhanced video clarity with Retinal 2K video. And for the ultimate in detail, you can upgrade to 4K cameras and doorbells featuring Retinal Vision. It gives you ultra-clear footage that actually lets you zoom in without losing those important details. The Ring system is helpful every single day. Like a lot of us, most of our shopping is done online. There's a certain peace of mind that comes with knowing exactly when a package arrives while you're busy at work or running errands. It's not just about the technology. It's about the relief of knowing your home is secure. It's incredibly easy to set up, and it gives you that extra layer of protection for what matters most. Your door, your yard, your home, your peace of mind. With Ring, it's protected. Shop cameras, doorbells, and more right now at ring.com.
My name is Jessa. One of the things I love the most about working for United Healthcare is that everybody matters. Every moment matters. There's a person behind every problem. I care because it's what I was put on this earth to do.
I'm Ben, and I work at United Healthcare. I am just one piece of a larger puzzle, but every piece matters. It's more than just work. We want to make the healthcare system better for everyone. I care because I want to make a difference. That's what committed to care means to me.
All right, places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens. Other animals. And action.
This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Ahoy, me mateys, and welcome aboard the Walla Walla. We are on a ferry boat this morning.
We're doing it. We're here.
Did it.
I seriously cannot believe we're on the air right now. Maybe we're not on the air. I think we are.
I think we're on the air. It was kind of a chaos cruise first thing because the boat was running late.
Yes.
But we got on.
So we were supposed to get on the boat at around 5:15. They're like, we're running a little bit late. So it was, I think, 5:31 when I saw us starting to wheel what is our makeshift studio onto the ferry. We saw to get into an elevator.
And I have never seen our engineers, Patrick and Phil, work so hard to get us up and running. So shout out to those guys for making this happen under such a deadline. Also, I'm a little bit concerned. I'm wearing my captain's hat. Who is driving the boat?
Uh-oh.
Who is driving the boat?
Ryan Castle. Ryan Castle is in charge of getting us to Kingston.
Yes, I believe we are just docking now. In mere moments, we've already made one pass from Edmonds to Kingston, and we're going to be doing this all morning long till 10 a.m.
This is awesome.
It is
I have
very
to say,
cool.
I cannot believe that we were able to pull this off, but just being on the ferry doing a radio show. Also, I did not know. I'm walking around. There are a lot of puzzles.
Yes.
Like the old school puzzles on a lot of tables and puzzle boards, and I dig the whole vibe of people get on the ferry, they do a couple pieces, they probably get frustrated and go over to the cafeteria and get a drink, and then they leave it for whoever gets on the ferry after them.
Are we going to have time to do a puzzle today?
Absolutely not.
Do we have time for the Daly Migs download?
Let's make it happen.
Let's go.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daly Migs Download.
A.K.A. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. And, there's a bunch of special days, special holidays that we're celebrating. But for us today, it is Washington State Ferry Day. Happy 75th anniversary. I just think it's so awesome that we are part of the celebration. We're kicking things off.
They put it in the press release. We are totally official.
Right, because all of June, they're going to be celebrating the 75th anniversary. Live music will be happening, giveaways, special ferry sailings as well. We're broadcasting all morning on the Walla Walla, Edmonds to Kingston. So if you just so happen to be on it right now, you're in a car, come on over by the cafeteria. We're hanging out. It'd be great to say hi to some people. Also, June 1st, they'll be handing out anniversary swag. The Space Needle, they're going to have a custom 75th anniversary Washington State Ferry flag up top of the Space Needle. So the timing could not be more perfect.
So legendary.
So happy anniversary to the Washington State Ferry. And thanks for having us be a part of the celebration.
Well, if you are commuting by car and not boat this morning, after nearly 6 months of construction, all of the northbound lanes of I-5 over Seattle's Ship Canal Bridge will temporarily reopen between the dates of June 8th and July 10th, and this is going to help with all the traffic we're expecting for the FIFA World Cup.
So can we just have, like, big events come to Seattle all the time? Because I feel like they clean up Seattle, they fix the freeways, but when nothing is going on, then everything goes back to crap.
Totally.
Okay, good.
Crews finally are completing these major repairs to the 60-year-old bridge, but construction is going to resume after the tournament. Work will shift to the right lanes for the rest of 2026. Great news for us that commute that every single day.
Well, we can always find some other big sporting event to come to town.
Yeah.
Man, I have to say, yesterday was a tough day for me just as a lifelong hockey fan. I grew up a New Jersey Devils fan, and one of my all-time favorite New Jersey Devils player is Claude Lemieux. I brought him up before. I used to compare when the Kraken had Yanni Gourde. I was like, Yanni Gourde is like our version of Claude Lemieux. He's the guy that you would love to have on your team, but you absolutely hate if he's not on your team because he just gets under your skin. And back when I was a kid, like in 1995, he was a big part of why the New Jersey Devils won the Stanley Cup. He was the MVP, hit a clutch goal. He left the team. He won the Cup with Colorado. They brought him back in 2000. He won another Cup with the Devils. I bring all this up because yesterday we found out that he passed away at the age of 60. You know, I saw a lot of people posting stuff online, a lot of his old friends and teammates just talking about the mental health battles that a lot of these guys have to go through. I mean, sometimes because of, well, their concussions and things along those lines, but he's leaving behind a family and just an incredible legacy. 60 years old, way too young. And I know a lot of hockey fans, especially if you're a Devils fan or Avalanche fan or a Montreal Canadiens fan. He helped win the Cup with the Canadiens as well.
You were the first person I thought of last night when Brad gave me that update. I was very sad.
And he was just doing a bunch of stuff last week. I mean, you know, you just don't know when mental health is just going to hit you in a bad way. And I'm just, heart goes out to everybody that was a fan of Claude Lemieux, like myself.
There is some updates from the world of Raising Cane's. They have plans to open one in Burlington near the Cascade Mall. That's going to be very exciting for us up in the North End.
I saw a big debate about this, so I want to ask you this question because apparently they're replacing a Red Robin.
Oh, I know exactly where that is.
So now people are arguing, what do you prefer, Red Robin or Raising Cane? I've never had Raising Cane.
You know what? I don't have any Raising Cane's experience yet.
Yeah.
I can't speak to that. But they're also going to do one in Linwood, and that one's already, they said it's like off of 164th. It's already a very busy area, so they're worried about what kind of traffic that's going to create in the Linwood area.
And there's still the one in the U District. Is that still happening?
Yes.
Or did they replace that with the World Cup? I'm not sure what's going on these days. Oh, it's good news to see yesterday. I saw like a bunch of the players for the Seahawks are there for the OTAs. Last few days, some people were talking about, hey, we haven't seen DeMarcus Lawrence yet. He popped out of the VMAC. He was there looking good, rocking that number 0, which I wish he would get a different number. But whatever. That's a whole other conversation to have. But that was pretty awesome because some people were wondering, is he maybe on the fence about calling it a day? I mean, he's not getting any younger.
Sure.
His goal was to come to the team and win a Super Bowl. And I don't know if you guys know this, but when he came to the team did win a Super Bowl.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so he's coming back. Maybe we can make another run for another Super Bowl. I know he's a veteran presence and an absolute leader behind the scenes as well. So that's great news for us Seahawks fans.
The FAA has proposed a $165,000 fine against Alaska Airlines, alleging that the airline allowed 11 visibly intoxicated passengers to board flights over a 1-year period. One of those was Ryan Castle. One of those was me. I'm positive.
Well, I know, Danny, you take Alaska Airlines a lot, right?
Almost every 2 weeks.
Case closed.
Yeah.
Alaska says it has already implemented additional training and policy changes to address some of the agency's concerns over that. Yeah.
Dude, it was so bad. Yesterday I was talking to somebody and they were mentioning how like they're going to Hawaii and they're like, oh yeah, we're excited, but our kids are, you know, a little scared about going on a plane. I'm like, oh, my first thing, I almost came out of my mouth, like, well, there's a bar. And I was like, wait, your kid is 14. That is not the suggestion to make.
You're not wrong, though.
for the parents and their stress load.
Yes.
In the world of the NBA playoffs yesterday, the San Antonio Spurs forcing a Game 7. They ended up beating the Oklahoma City Thunder. Whoever gets out of that series is going to be taking on the New York Knicks, who are fresh and rested. They swept their series, so they're just waiting to rock. And then we have, Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals in the world of the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. Carolina Hurricanes currently have a 3-1 series lead over Montreal. I hope Montreal wins tonight in honor of Claude Lemieux. That would be pretty awesome if they're able to pull something like that off. As far as weather, we are hitting a high of 58 degrees. What is going on around here? It's going to rain today. That is the DMD, brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
The Daily Migs Show. Daily Migs Show.
Yes, we are live on the ferry. And Steve Migs, you are claiming that you have the most incredible ferry story of all time.
One of a listeners messaged me. I was like, hey, you got to come on the show and talk about it. And he's like, I'm in another country. I'm not going to be able to make it happen. But he sent me the details. It involves an axe. It involves punk rock music. And it might be one of the most insane stories I've ever heard.
And we're going to learn all about it at 6:20. Somehow we pulled it off.
I'm blown away. And shout out to our engineers. Patrick, Phil, I can't believe we pulled this off for like 15 minutes. We had to roll all this equipment in, and here we are on a ferry.
It looked like their hair was on fire for a minute there, but they got it done. Thank you, guys. And we are broadcasting live from the Walla Walla boat, going back and forth from Edmonds to Kingston.
No, I know we're going to chat a little bit about this infamous ferry incident, but we could hold off on it because I'm starting to see some families and people. I wonder if anyone, do you guys want to jump on there and talk to us?
Come on over.
Come on over.
Young Sounders fan.
Young Sounders fan. What's your name?
KJ.
KJ, jump onto the microphone. Yeah.
KJ, who are you here on the ferry with today?
My dad and my brother.
So are they letting you skip school?
No.
Oh, you're okay, no school today. Awesome. Happy Friday. How often do you get to ride a ferry boat?
Not often.
Yeah, did you guys walk on or drive on?
Walk on.
And what has been your favorite part of the morning so far?
Seeing you.
Oh, KJ, you're my new best friend. What? How old are you, KJ?
9.
Oh my goodness gracious!
So, what's the big plan for today? You guys are on the ferry right now. Where are you guys going to be going?
Well, we're supposed to just go on the boat rides to watch you guys, and then we are going to go back to school and do the vocab parade.
Oh, skip school. We don't need to worry about that today.
Did you say parade? What kind of parade?
A vocab parade.
What is a vocab parade?
It's where the kids pick a word, and then they have to make signs or dress up.
Ooh.
And yeah.
So what's your word?
In the same boat. It's an idiom.
Oh, very cool.
Perfect for us being on a boat.
Well, we love boats. We love parades. So I think this is going to be a big day for you, KJ. Thank you so much for popping by. Is that your dad and your brother?
Yeah.
How old is your brother?
11.
Does he pick on you, or is he cool? Is he a cool kid?
Both.
Put you on the spot. What is the favorite thing about your dad?
He's kind.
Dad, I'm not crying. And
that is awesome.
What is your favorite
That's
thing?
a good reputation to have with your kids.
What is your favorite thing to do with your family?
Have fun.
Oh, sounds awesome. You guys are a cool crew. Well, thanks for popping by, KJ. Go Sounders.
Would you like a ferry flag?
Sure.
There you go. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yes. All right. So we are celebrating the Washington State Ferry's 75th anniversary.
Yes. And I have a story.
And you want to tell us the story, Steve. Which, by the way, in all my years of living here, I never knew that this happened.
Yeah, we get a text, and this person said, speaking of crazy things that happen on the ferry, look up and share the story of, quote, the infamous Kitsap Ferry Riot 1987. And I'm like, what does that even mean? And then the guy continued to text us and say, it was a legendary night in Seattle punk rock history. I was there. Ooh. I'd like to join you guys, but I'm in Thailand. So I looked it up, and apparently there's a whole Facebook group where they talk about it. There was like a mini documentary about it. And just to sum it up, here's a news report just to kind of get you guys, give you a vibe of what happened.
The ferry Kitsap was so badly damaged by the riot on the Bremerton to Seattle run last night that it had to be tied up today. Ferry officials say it was frightening.
So here's the story. Apparently, do you know the band The Accused? They're a Seattle band. Okay, do you know the band I think they're from Britain called GBH?
Yep.
Okay, they were doing a show, and apparently a bunch of the punk rock fans back in the day, they would get on the ferry, go to Seattle, go see the punk rock shows. And so they went to go see them, and then they got back on the ferry boat, and let's just say some of these punk rockers maybe had a couple too many drinks at the show or just were partying a little too hard. One of the guys thought it would be a good idea to not go to the bathroom in an actual bathroom.
Oh, no.
So a ferry worker, of course, is like, you can't do that. We got to contain this guy. So they put him in a room to kind of keep him from, like, causing any more problems. Well, then all the other punk rockers like, let our friend free because he's kind of like in ferry jail, right?
Yep. Oh.
So they grab the axe that is on the wall for like in case of fire type of things and cause $40,000 in damages.
Oh my!
So the band The Accused did an interview for a documentary about this, and here's one of the members of The Accused talking about. Again, I'm like, what in the world? $40,000 in damages back in 1987. I mean, 2026, it's a lot of damage.
It's like $1 million.
So here they are talking about what exactly happened.
Introducing Taco Bell's new sweet and spicy jalapeno citrus salsa. Made with bright citrus and real red jalapenos. You can get it with anything on the Cantina chicken menu for a delicious, tangy twist to make all your faves instantly better. And while jalapeno citrus salsa is only available for a limited time, know this, jalapeno citrus salsa demands the spotlight. It's the sauce with main character energy. Get jalapeno citrus salsa with anything on the Cantina chicken menu for a limited time, only at Taco Bell, at participating locations while supplies last.
This episode is supported by Ring, because at the end of the day, your home is your sanctuary. And with Ring, it's protected. Whether you're across the house or across the country, keeping an eye on things shouldn't be a mystery. With the battery doorbell, you can keep track of your packages and see more of what's happening at your front door in real time. If you want to make sure your yard is safe at night, the Outdoor Cam Plus delivers a wide field of view and enhanced video clarity with Retinal 2K video. And for the ultimate in detail, you can upgrade to 4K cameras and doorbells featuring Retinal Vision. It gives you ultra-clear footage that actually lets you zoom in without losing those important details. The Ring system is helpful every single day. Like a lot of us, most of our shopping is done online. There's a certain peace of mind that comes with knowing exactly when a package arrives while you're busy at work or running errands. It's not just about the technology. It's about the relief of knowing your home is secure. It's incredibly easy to set up, and it gives you that extra layer of protection for what matters most. Your door, your yard, your home, your peace of mind. With Ring, it's protected. Shop cameras, doorbells, and more right now at ring.com.
Hi, I'm Steph, and I work at United Healthcare. When I think about United Healthcare's members, I think of my own family. My niece was diagnosed with an ultra-rare genetic disorder. I know how hard it is for families. At United Healthcare, we can make it easier.
I'm Brian. I care because I know what it's like to not speak the language. It's not easy. Health insurance is complicated. I would say our job is to make everything easy for our UHC members. I work for United Healthcare. I'm committed to care.
And they take this kid and put him into a utility closet that's just like essentially a small broom closet where they just held the janitor supplies and maybe some, toilet paper and stuff like that. And they fucking lock the kid in there. And his friends are like, what the are you doing? Let him out. You can't do that. And the kids are like sitting there going, that. They're just pissed. And his buddy's inside kicking the door. He's like in an impromptu little jail cell.
Imagine working and just seeing all this going on. Guys, we just want to get you back to Bremerton.
That was like the weirdest day on the job ever.
And we were watching all that go down, and I was like, this is going to get bad, Mom. We should probably go downstairs.
Let's go in the car. Yeah, the member of The Accused is there with his mom.
Oh.
And some mom's like, what did you get me into?
What's wrong with your fans?
And so they did the only thing they could do, that they fucking took the fire axe off the wall. Busted open the fucking glass with the end of the skateboard, took the fire axe and started smashing on the door trying to get the guy out. But that caused every other ferry worker besides whoever was driving the boat to come down and try and, contain the scene. And it was, at that point, it was just, it spread. It was war. Yeah.
And then the cops had to show up, of course, arrest a bunch of people. And here's the craziest part, as if all this isn't crazy. And I don't know if this is necessarily true or not, but this was according to some of the reports, and also saw this on some of the Facebook pages. According to several retellings, the guy who allegedly started all the chaos by not going to the bathroom in the right place ended up working for the Washington State Ferries.
No way. They'll take anyone?
Later on in life, he cleaned up his act, and I guess he was like, I got to give back.
What a guy.
Right?
That's a great success story.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show.
In case you did not know, we are live from the ferry this morning.
We are using the bathrooms in the right way. We have no axes, so it's very safe here.
Celebrating 75 years of Washington State ferries aboard the Walla Walla. We are in the Edmonds-Kingston route all morning long. You can listen live on the Odyssey app, and I know we have a lot of listeners that have gotten on this boat, Steve.
I know. I'm pleasantly surprised.
I think we're going to talk to a few more this morning.
Let's do it.
All aboard the Walla Walla.
We're in the Walla Walla. We just saw the Spokane float by.
Bunch of losers over there. They don't have a radio show.
Watch they do.
We are celebrating.
It's like Gregor's on there right now or something.
75th anniversary of Washington State Ferries, which is actually this coming Monday, June 1st. And we didn't think we could pull this off, but somehow we've done it.
What started as a stupid idea out of spite because a listener said it was a really dumb idea. Here we are on the air while we're on a boat, which is just insane. We're on the Walla Walla. Someone just texted in. Shout out to engineers. Usually when you guys do a show out in the wild, it sounds a lot different. Today, I can't really tell much of a difference. Yeah, shout out to Phil and Patrick. The fact that they were able to do it and do it like within like 15 minutes kind of blows me away.
Yeah, they're good.
And then we got a text say, I've been listening to the station since 2004 when I was stationed here. The fact that you're broadcasting from the ferry is just amazing. Unfortunately, I can't make it to the ferry because I'm doing some deliveries in Puyallup, but if I was able to get there, I've got my entire shop listening to your show. Love you guys and keep rocking. And that's from our buddy Jake in Potsdam.
What's up, Jake?
Jake.
And we've already had a lot of listeners pop by. We even have Nick right now on the Walla Walla with us, and you and Nick have a very deep connection. Nick, why don't you tell everyone why the connection with Steve is so deep for you?
Hey guys, I'm the guy with the Pearl Jam matching Pearl Jam tattoos with Steve.
That's right. We have matching tattoos, which is it's forever going to be a great story to share with people. The time that we met up and just got Pearl Jam tattoos together.
It's a bromance.
That was the first time we ever met and hung. Was getting tattoos together.
Whose tattoo took longer?
They're about the same amount of time because he was fine. His took longer with the shading, and mine took longer because I'm a giant wuss.
He did take a lot of breaks.
So, Nick, how often do you ride the ferries typically?
Actually, I ride the ferry every day.
Every day?
Yep. Well, when I go to the office, my office is over in Woodinville, and so I'm over there anywhere from 2 to 4 days a week, and then I'm usually off on Fridays. And so today I drug my wife, got her up early, and we got on the boat just so we could come hang out and do a stupid caper. So
that's fantastic.
So what's the craziest thing you've seen on a ferry? Because you've taken a ferry a lot.
I've forgotten more things that I've done. I used to enjoy libations on the boat. Actually, I will say this. Rest in peace, Sam. I knew a guy who had snakeskin tattooed on his manness.
Oh!
And he used to like to pull it out to prove to people that it was real.
On the ferry?
All the time.
Oh, okay. I know we have the troughs, so I'm like, I don't know if you know this, Taryn, but the bathrooms here at the ferry are old school.
There's a trough?
Oh, yeah.
That is not the women's bathroom experience, I can tell you that.
You want me to bring you into the men's?
Yes!
I'll show you what we're working with. It's pretty amazing.
Are there any pythons in there?
Of course. Of course. I met his friend in there.
Oh, my gosh.
He rest in peace. I know you said that. And you brought us gifts, which I thought was really nice of you.
I did. Speaking of rest in peace, normally I do this kind of stupid caper with my son Anakin. The tattoo story, actually, he's the one who had the F word tattooed on his leg.
Yes!
After his best friend who passed away when he was 14. Unfortunately, less than 5 years later, a few weeks ago, we had to say goodbye to Anakin. 19 years old, had a heart attack. Sudden,
man.
Don't know why. Or hopefully Monday actually we'll have the actual report from the autopsy. But anyway, he would do this kind of stupid caper with me, and I just can't see myself sitting around doing nothing all day. And so anyway, he one of the things he did with his time is he coached baseball. He coached other people's 9-year-olds. Mm-hmm. And so our baseball club made these shirts, and so I brought you guys a couple of them. They have our club logo on the front and thing that they did for him on the back with his initials and baseball bats and lightsaber.
The chosen one. That's awesome.
Anakin.
And the West Sound Seawolves.
Yes, ma'am. I coach. I actually used to coach 10U baseball, and I've taken over his team. With his assistant coach is now taking over the head coach role, but I'm going to work with his boys the rest of the year. That's his team. I need to do whatever I can to be as close to my son right now as possible. And
100%.
So he, but yeah. Anyway, so hence the sunglasses while I'm sitting here inside on a dark, cloudy day.
Dude,
totally understandable.
It means the world to us that like we could be an escape for a second, and that's That's very heavy.
It's honestly, you guys are probably the only reality. My wife and I, we watch his shows on Amazon and Netflix, just trying to, again, stay close to him. And really the only time I ever listen to anything that's, I can't watch the news. I don't care. And like, you guys are really the only real thing I get outside of my wife and kids right now, so I do appreciate it.
Well, we're
It's
going to
really
carry Anakin with us back and forth on this boat all morning long because I know that he would have loved it.
Well, thank you guys. I do.
And I'm going to play this for my wife so that she knows that I actually do something that's worth a damn for a change. Thanks to
I think you guys are great.
Nick, we love you so much.
Absolutely. Love
Pearl
you guys
Jam
too.
rocks.
Yes, ma'am, they do.
Well, we have you. Do we have a second? How much time? We have a couple minutes?
We have 2 minutes.
Well, let's put them to the test. Sure. If you're okay with that, since you have spent a lot of time on the ferries. We have a thing. Since they've been around for 75 years, a lot of crazy things have happened on the ferry. So we want to see how well you know the history of the Washington State ferries with a fine game that, Tyron, you don't even know the name of it.
Boy.
It's called Ferry or Fakey. We're going to read a crazy fact about the ferries. You have to let us know if it happened, which would be ferry, or if it did not, and that is, well, Fakey. So are you ready to try this out?
Let's go.
All right, the first one.
Is this a sea shanty?
Hey, they used it on their social media pages. The Washington State Ferry, they had a cool video where they're getting fake tattoos, and they use this song. So don't give me a hard time. I'm doing it in honor of the ferries.
I love it.
All right, the Washington State Ferries once had an onboard dance orchestra and hosted moonlight cruises with live music and dancing. Ferry or Fakey?
I'll say ferry.
That is very true. They had one back in the 30s and 40s where they would do moonlight dancing.
That sounds awesome.
Can we bring it back today?
I would love that.
All right, how about this
They
one?
do need more revenue service.
A Washington State ferry was once loaned to San Francisco after the 1989 earthquake to help move commuters when transportation systems were damaged. Ferry or Fakey?
I'll say fakey.
You are wrong.
Oh, wow.
The high-speed ferries Skagit and, is that Kalama?
Kalama.
That too? Were temporarily sent to San Francisco after the 1989 earthquake. That's with the earthquake with the World Series.
Yeah.
All right, one more?
One more.
Ferry or Fakey with our friend Nick. The Washington State Ferry once transported an elephant between islands for traveling circus because there was no bridge route available.
Well, if there was a circus up in the Orcas Islands at all, San Juan's, I mean, yeah, let's go with ferry.
Nope, it was a fake story. Although that would be pretty awesome if there was a giant elephant on the ferry.
I demand we have an elephant next time we do this.
All right, we'll make that happen. Well, Nick, man, much love to you. I just wanted to put a smile, hopefully, on your face. I know this is a heavy thing to talk about, and like we said, it means the world that you're here, and we're something for you to get your mind off of things, and also to celebrate and honor the life of your son.
You guys will know I appreciate everything. Thank you very much.
The Daly Migs Show.
So we're going to play Beat Migs on a boat. Have you ever done Beat Migs on a boat before, Steve?
I have not.
Well, your record right now on land is 150 wins, 84 losses, and 41 ties. Danny is going to help wrangle a rockaholic aboard the Walla Walla right now, and we're going to play Beat Migs.
We're about to land.
At 6:50.
Introducing Taco Bell's new sweet and spicy jalapeno citrus salsa. Made with bright citrus and real red jalapenos. You can get it with anything on the Cantina chicken menu for a delicious, tangy twist to make all your faves instantly better. And while jalapeno citrus salsa is only available for a limited time, know this: jalapeno citrus salsa demands the spotlight. It's the sauce with main character energy. Get jalapeno citrus salsa with anything on the Cantina chicken menu for a limited time, only at Taco Bell, at participating locations while supplies last.
This episode is supported by Ring, because at the end of the day, your home is your sanctuary. And with Ring, it's protected. Whether you're across the house or across the country, keeping an eye on things shouldn't be a mystery. With the battery doorbell, you can keep track of your packages and see more of what's happening at your front door in real time. If you want to make sure your yard is safe at night, the Outdoor Cam Plus delivers a wide field of view and enhanced video clarity with Retinal 2K video. And for the ultimate in detail, you can upgrade to 4K cameras and doorbells featuring Retinal Vision. It gives you ultra-clear footage that actually lets you zoom in without losing those important details. The Ring system is helpful every single day. Like a lot of us, most of our shopping is done online. There's a certain peace of mind that comes with knowing exactly when a package arrives while you're busy at work or running errands. It's not just about the technology. It's about the relief of knowing your home is secure. It's incredibly easy to set up, and it gives you that extra layer of protection for what matters most. Your door, your yard, your home, your peace of mind. With Ring, it's protected. Shop cameras, doorbells, and more right now at ring.com.
Hi, I'm Steph, and I work at United Healthcare. When I think about United Healthcare's members, I think of my own family. My niece was diagnosed with an ultra-rare genetic disorder. I know how hard it is for families. At United Healthcare, we can make it easier.
I'm Brian. I care because I know what it's like to not speak the language. It's not easy. Health insurance is complicated. I would say our job is to make everything easy for our UHC members. I work for United Healthcare. I'm committed to care.
All right, the wait is over. Fiber-powered Wi-Fi from Xfinity is finally here. We're talking fast, reliable Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work better together. From gaming to streaming to working from home, and enjoy low lag when you're gaming or video chatting. It's Wi-Fi so smart it can heal itself if there's a problem. And with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you can lock in your price with no contracts or commitments. So get on it. Visit Xfinity.com today. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only. Fiber connected to premises by coax.
When everything at work is on fire, deadlines are slipping, and your entire team just won the lottery, you think, this is a job for sponsored jobs. When you need a hiring hero, an Indeed sponsored job will match you with quality candidates. Phew! Sponsored jobs boost your job post and search results so you can reach the people that can help your business thrive. Plus, with Indeed sponsored jobs, you only pay for results. Join the 3.3 million employers worldwide that use Indeed to connect with quality talent that fits their needs. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Less stress, less time, more results. When you need the right person to cut through the chaos, this is a job for sponsored jobs. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to help get your job the premium status it deserves at Indeed.com/podcast. Just go to Indeed.com/podcast right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed sponsored jobs.
The Daly Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. And it's Mother FM Friday. So you know what that means. It's time to get sexy with Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Oh, Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? Well, I know that I sure am, because we made it. It's Friday, and we're on a ferry boat.
And the F stands for ferry today. I think we got to just hurry right into it because the ferry is boarding and our Beat Migs contestant's supposed to get off the boat, so we got to be quick about it.
Yes, we do. All
right.
And we have Allison from Edmonds. And Allison, are you ready to go? Steve, are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right, get out of here, Steve.
Okay, goodbye.
For those playing along at home, Allison has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready, Allison?
Yes.
The largest ferry system in the U.S. operates in which state?
Washington.
Correct. Sail was a 2010 hit by what band?
Pass.
In Michael Phelps' final Olympic event, what stroke did he swim?
Breast.
No.
Pass.
With the number being in the 20s, how many total ferry boats operate in Washington State?
20, 22, 24.
No. What do you call the vertical pole that holds up sails on a boat?
The mast.
Yes. Which war had the most battles at sea?
The World War I.
No.
2.
Yes. What decade did Washington State Department of Transportation take control of the Washington State ferries?
40s, 50s, 60s.
No. Who directed the movie Jaws?
Steven Spielberg.
Correct. The Titanic's wreckage is at the bottom of which ocean?
The Atlantic.
Correct. Before electronic navigation, what animal species was used as a living compass?
A pigeon.
I'll accept that, yes. In Michael Phelps' final Olympic event, what stroke did he swim?
The butterfly.
Yes. Sail was a 2010 hit by what band?
I can hear it.
Sail.
No clue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 correct, Allison. That is a fine score. Where's Steve? There he is. He's running from the galley. Steve, welcome back.
I was just checking out some of the fine baked goods that they have in the cafeteria. There's some nice Alki cookies, some blueberry muffins. It looks like maybe pizza's going to be served later.
I love that.
Very excited about all of this.
Are you ready?
I believe that I am.
Yeah!
The largest ferry system in the U.S. operates in which state?
Washington
Correct.
State. For the last 75 years.
Sail was a 2010 hit by what band?
AWOL Nation.
Yes. In Michael Phelps' final Olympic event, what stroke did he swim?
The breaststroke.
No.
The doggy paddle.
No.
The backstroke.
No. With the number being in the 20s, how many total ferry boats operate in Washington State?
21.
Yes. What do you call the vertical pole that holds up sails on a boat?
The mast.
Yes. Which war had the most battles at sea?
Which war's 3?
No.
2.
Yes. Which decade did Washington State Transportation take control of the Washington State ferries?
Weren't they called like the mosquito or something? I watched a couple of YouTube videos on the ferries, to be honest. I don't know, the 30s?
No.
The 40s?
No.
The 50s?
No. Who directed the movie Jaws?
Oh, and I'm wearing a Jaws shirt
Yeah,
right
you
now.
are.
Steven Spielberg.
Correct. The Titanic's wreckage is at the bottom of which ocean?
The Atlantic.
Yes. Before electronic navigation, what animal species was used as a living compass?
Ooh, dogs.
No.
Cats?
No.
Rats.
No. Steve, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 correct, and that is a tie. 7-7. Good work, Allison. Thank you for playing.
Yay, thank
Now,
you
are they
very
going to
much.
kick you off the boat now?
They are. And I gotta
All
go
right,
buy
she's
my
got to go.
ticket.
And you're coming back on the boat?
Oh, absolutely.
This is amazing. I love that.
All right.
I love
Thank
that.
you so much.
Thank you. Way better than the last time you said that you got 0 right.
Well, I got 0 the first time.
And then she beat you the second time.
Yes.
And now you tied.
Look at this.
Steve Migs in Michael Phelps' final Olympic event, he swam the butterfly.
The butterfly.
The decade that Washington State DOT took control of the ferries was the 1970s.
1970, that
And
makes
before electronic navigation, they would use birds as a living compass. They'd bring birds on the boats and then release them, and they just instinctively go toward land. So that's how they would get home.
Hey, can we give a quick shout out to Victoria? We just met her. She had to
Yes.
she also had to get off the boat. She wanted to make it clear to us and said, hey, make sure you give a shout out to all the people who work on the Washington State Ferry. She takes it all the time. She's over at Body Motion Physical Therapy and says that it is just an incredible job that they do here. And we've witnessed it firsthand this morning. It's been nothing but awesome.
Yeah, big shout out to all the Washington State Ferry staff. You guys are incredible, and we're having a blast. This is insane.
It's a great time.
The Daily Migs Show.
So we were a little bit hopeful that they would let us steer the ferry this morning, but sadly that area is restricted.
Very rude.
And even though I'm wearing a captain's hat, it's not good enough.
Well, I guess we just upset them because we asked if we could honk the horn.
Yeah, and they said no. But we're going to find out what it's like to be at the helm of the Walla Walla from one of the boat's engineers next. Rockaholics, we are live on a ferry boat currently docked in Edmonds, but we will be making our way back over to Kingston on the Walla Walla.
I'm glad you said that because I was like, I have no idea where we are. I know it's either Edmonds or Kingston, but we've just been going back and forth all morning. It's been an absolute blast.
Our show is afloat, and one of the reasons why is because we have a chief engineer by the name of Scott Maddox joining us right now. Scott, are you the boss?
Yes.
Okay. You are in charge of this boat.
Can we hit the horn? Can we do it?
Well, that kind of is up to the captain. So he's actually the ultimate authority, but only per my discretion.
So how many people that are aboard this vessel right now could actually legally drive the boat, steer the boat?
2.
2 people.
Well, steer or drive.
Okay, what's the difference?
Well, so these boats are they're not pilot house control. They're telegraph boats.
Okay.
So we run the propulsion plant from the engine room.
Duh, Taryn, I told you that.
Of course. Doesn't everybody know?
I know.
I was like, dude, you don't know about that?
Yeah.
Propulsion plants?
So yeah, we run the props. We take speed and direction commands from the pilot house or the captain or the mate, whoever happens to be, given the commands, and then we allow them to run the rudders.
What is the size of the crew on one of these boats?
Oh, the deck crew, I think, is 12 or 14 people, and the engine crew is either 3 or 4, depending on the ship.
So are there more people working on this boat or Mark Zuckerberg's super yacht that just ended up in Seattle?
Well, I can't disclose that. He's such a close friend of mine.
Right, yes, of course.
I saw he was blowing you up on your phone earlier, too. That was really crazy. So here's a stupid question, because I heard that some of the boats are now hybrids. Is this a hybrid boat?
Only one so far.
Okay.
Yeah, the Wenatchee.
The Wenatchee. Okay.
Yeah.
And which route does the Wenatchee sail typically?
Gosh, I think they mostly do Seattle to Bainbridge.
Seattle to Bainbridge.
So I have a plug-in hybrid, and it takes about 12 hours to charge that thing. How long does it take to charge a ferry?
I have no idea. Actually, I don't think they've implemented the technology enough to really answer that question.
Okay.
But if somebody can, it would not be me. I don't work that class of boat.
So how long do these ferries, like, what's like the age of how old is this ferry and how long does this ferry stay being used until it's like, okay, it's time to retire that ferry?
Well, let's see. I'd have to dig back into some files to remember. There's an old adage about some of the wood ships. How old is the actual ship if you keep changing planks out and sails and stuff? I mean, how old is the actual boat? There's definitely some steel here that's still from the original build, but you could keep these boats running for a long time. Mm-hmm. What usually happens is the technology that's on board, the parts and pieces, they become no longer available, or it's just way too expensive to source them.
What happens to a boat? By the way, we're talking with Scott Maddox, who's the chief engineer on the Walla Walla this morning.
Which is what we're broadcasting from, which is just amazing that we're pulling this off.
We're up on the passenger deck right next to the cafeteria. What happens to a ferry boat?
Sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
I got a number of texts this morning. On a ship, we call that the galley.
The galley.
Right, I told you, propulsion pumps and galleys.
Cafeteria.
Jeez, not the cafeteria. The place where you get your blueberry muffins.
Yes.
The galley.
So when the boat goes into retirement, what happens to it?
Well, it could be a number of different things. There's some of them that have been resourced, like for the recreational, private industry.
Ooh. Can we get our hands on one? Have like a rock yacht?
Yeah, actually, we were planning on donating one just to you guys.
Oh, finally!
The very next one that goes out of service.
I thought the coolest gift we were getting was these little flags. Now we're getting an actual ferry boat.
Yeah, I will tell you though that the cost of ownership is not it's substantial.
The maintenance, I can't even imagine how much that would take.
It's hard to imagine.
Like a solo person or like somebody that's invested in something like that.
There's almost no one job on here that you could actually do all by yourself. There's a handful, but...
And shout out to all of you, because we even got a few people that have been texting in, and we even met Victoria earlier just saying like the crew here are just phenomenal.
Almost everybody that I've ever worked with here, they're all great people.
What was your first ferry job?
Wow, my first ferry job when I was 14 and a half, I got a job working on the Pierce County Ferry because my dad knew the guy that had the contract. The Pierce County Ferry is a little bit different configuration, I guess. The county owns the boat, but they contract the operation and crewing and stuff. So a friend of my dad had the contract at the time, and he said, well, I don't know if you're ever going to... At that time, you couldn't get the Coast Guard documents unless you had a job, and you couldn't get the job unless you had the documents.
Well, that makes sense.
So, yeah, doesn't it? So you kind of had to have this, it's a bit of a catch-22. You kind of had to know somebody, to get into the business.
So in all the years I put you on the spot, first thing that comes to mind, because there's a lot of crazy things that happened on the ferry over the years. What's the craziest thing that you've experienced?
I can't disclose that either.
Okay. About the propulsion pump.
In the galley.
Most of the time, it's pretty routine, and there's a couple little hiccups here and there, but there's been a couple of times where you very quickly have to respond to a developing situation.
Developing story.
Well, Scott, thank you so much for joining us on the Walla Walla this morning. Thanks for keeping this boat running and for putting up with our wild idea to broadcast our show live.
No, we should
from
do this
Washington
all the time.
State Ferry.
Every Friday?
Every Friday.
Well, now that you're giving us a ferry, we'll just use ours.
Yeah.
Floating Friday. Thank you, Scott.
And Rose and Tacoma just wanted to give a quick shout out to my homie Scott. So there you go.
Yeah. Good morning, Rose. Hope you're doing well.
We love you, Rose.
The Daly Migs Show.
All right, so we love a silly idea, obviously. That is why we ended up on a ferry this morning doing our show live. And apparently, Seattle rocker Aaron Jones also likes a silly idea, because when we asked him if he would board and hang with us, he said, of course.
And he's in the galley right now.
Yes, he's in the galley getting some coffee, but he is going to join us this morning at 7:20. Good morning from the middle of the Puget Sound. We are on a ferry boat doing our show live.
The greatest view of all time. We have a bunch of alcoholics on the ferry with us. This is fantastic.
We've got a little makeshift studio set up on the Walla Walla going back and forth all morning between Edmonds and Kingston.
And we are celebrating the 75th anniversary of the Washington State Ferries, where the kickoff of the week-long events are going to be happening next week, which is very cool.
Now, if there's one thing, Steve Migs, that we know about rock stars, it's that they love to get up early in the morning.
Yes.
And Aaron Jones is with us right now. Aaron, what time do you usually get up?
I hate you both. That's what time I get up. I get up, none of your business. And I'm just, let's get the show going. That's what I'm saying. No, it's all good. I'm a dad, you know, so I'm always up early anyway. So it wasn't nothing for me, man. And you guys are my friends. When you call me, I got to be there. You know?
Oh, thank you so much.
Have you taken the ferry much here in Washington State? Or
of course I have. I'm a born and raised Seattle kid, baby.
Yeah.
I've been on the ferry my whole life, dog. My whole life. This thing does. It's sure proof, right? We're not going to sink or anything, right?
No.
All right, cool. No, I'm not scared of no ferries, dog. I've been on ferry my whole life, right?
What do you know if you take your kids on the ferry? Are they like mine is? He's just so fired up. We go out on the front of the boat and take pictures and let the wind blow in our hair. Do your kids love it too?
Yeah, not my teenager though.
Yeah, well,
yeah, you can see.
cool.
She's here over here like I'm tired. I just want to go. Get me out of here.
How do you sell that to your daughter? Like, hey, we're going to get up early. We're going to go on a ferry so you can watch Dad do radio.
I told her if you don't come, I'll take you on your field trip, and that's what I said.
That's a good way to go.
Is today field trip day?
It's field trip day. So as soon as we hop off of here,
She's in the background nodding her head. She's like, he indeed did say that.
So this is like the pre-field trip to the real field trip.
Yes, the pre-field trip to the real field trip. Indeed, yeah. So she's going on a field trip right after this. I take her to school, not too far from here, and
I love that because I think all of us as parents, we all have like that bribe tool.
Yeah.
For us, it's Target.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know, if all else fails, we're like, look, we'll stop at Target if you want. And then all of a sudden Tatum's like, oh yeah, whatever you want to do, guys. I'm down. As long as I'm going to Target, I get one of those little meow things. That's so awesome.
It's like Walmart.
What is the bribe for Barrett?
Ooh, usually the country store.
The country store.
The country store, because they always have good toys and good candy. So we love the country store.
I got it at the country store right there.
So besides a field trip, what is usually the bribe for your kids?
Oh, candy. You know, the little ones is easy. Candy. These guys know. I'm sitting in front of kids right now, like candy, tablet, Roblox. You know.
If you're just joining us, we are chatting with Aaron Jones on the Walla Walla. Yes, we're on a ferry this morning. And Aaron, what are some of the other kind of cool things you've been up to lately?
I've been working on a record that we're getting closer and closer to announcing here. But I worked on a record. I signed a new record deal. Being a dad, like the norm, the huge, you know what I mean? I got some cool shows coming up this summer.
Are you going to France?
I'm going to France next year. Yeah, going to France in March of next year. I'm booked for a headline tour there in France for now. That's just 2 weeks, and they told me it's probably going to be more than that. So.
And I feel like when you were in France last time, I just following along on social media, you loved France, France loved you. Is that a huge part of why you're going back there?
It's funny because so many bands will be like, oh yeah, we're big in Japan. And I have a couple friends bands that are big in Japan, which I think is just so cool to see. But you could say, no, I'm big in France.
Well, the thing is that with the, France is the size of Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it just doesn't take.
I didn't know
that. See, America's all regional. You can have a band that's big in one region, not the other, right? So, Aaron Jones can be huge in the Northwest and upper California area, but they don't know me over in say Texas or Montana or something like that. Whereas, like, if you get big in one part of France, you're big in all of France. That's just what it is.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
So, how long does it take to get there?
It only takes about 8 hours or so. 8 to 12 hours, depending on what you take. But because we go over the top of the globe, it doesn't take as long as you think it does. But yeah, about 8 hours or so, 8 or so hours. Yep.
So if you're just joining us, we are chatting with Aaron Jones, and you do have a show coming up locally. It's at Slim's?
So there's the Slim's thing, but I don't know about that one just yet. We're I'm supposed to do Slim's. But there's been there was some confusion going on. So yeah, we're
So pay attention to your socials.
We're gonna put a pin in that. Pay attention to my socials. There was some confusion going on there. So I gotta yeah. So
do you have any other local gigs that you're going to be doing coming up? I know the summer.
Besides the Walla Walla.
Yeah, right. Besides the Walla Walla. Nothing super local right now. I'm actually taking off. I got a show with David Lee Roth coming up. I got a show with Chevelle come up this summer. And some cool stuff. I'm playing in Vegas, so nothing too crazy. Probably until the fall, and then we plan to do some releasing coming up in the fall here. So yeah.
Is there like a town that you go visit that feels almost like Seattle to you?
Nashville
yeah.
does. Yeah, Nashville does. Except there's a lot more alcohol.
Like bachelorette parties rolling through.
Exactly.
This is a greener area.
My buddy calls it Wakanda for white women.
What? Oh, that's
fantastic. It's like because every time we go to Broadway, it's like some guy, we're getting married, freaking out.
Now, of all the performances, all the places you've played, have you ever played on a ferry boat before?
I don't think I've ever played on a ferry. It's my first time. Yeah.
Have you ever played on a boat?
Yeah, many times. Always, yeah, many times.
Because I was back in my old band. I remember one time we got to play a show, and it was a Doc Martin thing. It was on a boat. It was with like Harvey Danger and Fastball. It was just forever ago. And I remember while playing, we hit a little rocky water, and I'm on the drums. I'm like, I don't know if this is going to go well.
Yeah.
What's been the strangest show that you've ever played?
The strangest show I've ever played?
Like venue-wise.
Oh, venue, man. One time, so they had the Olympic. It wasn't even like the trials. It was like the qualifications and somewhere in Olympia. It was some pool thing for the Olympics. It was like the pre-Olympic thing. And they just had us outside in standing water. Like pedal boards out. And we were just like, this is cool. I thought we were going inside. No, you guys are just going to sit in the parking lot actually and do it here.
Apologizing to everyone around you. I know we're in the way. We're sorry.
Like, oh, man, what are you doing?
Well, we asked you to bring your guitar.
I did.
You did board with that guitar, and so we're hoping that we'll play a quick song or two, and then can we have you perform live from the Walla Walla?
Of course. Absolutely.
All right. Aaron Jones is going to stick with us.
Yeah, we're here, man. Walla Walla.
The Daily Migs Show.
We are live from Washington State Ferries on the Walla Walla, sailing between Edmonds and Kingston all morning live. Listen live on the Odyssey app.
At Washington Trust, we believe in building strong teams. So, we just hired professional baseball player Cal Raleigh. Big fan, Cal. We're excited to have you as our new head of human resources.
Human resources? No. Home runs.
Oh, yeah. Home run officer. In the dugout, at bat.
It's just another day at the plate.
Well, I'm just glad we're on the same team. At the same bank, we're like teammates now. I mean, that practically makes us friends. We should grab lunch.
Washington Trust Bank. Privately owned, locally invested.
Member FDIC.
Listeners, I want to tell you about a new podcast from Odyssey called Family Lore, where people tell interesting stories about their family history and then we investigate the truth behind them. Family Lore is available now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your shows.
If you are just joining us, we are live from the Walla Walla. Not from Walla Walla, from the Walla Walla, the ferry boat.
And we are docking, it looks like.
Yes, we are making our way into Kingston
Where we
right
are
now.
Yes. Okay. When the land's on that side, that's Kingston.
There you go, Steve.
I'm just trying to make sense of where we're at. All I know is at some point we're getting off in Kingston and we're going to go get pizza.
You're catching on real quick.
Thank you. It only took us till 7:40-ish.
Well, we floated the idea out to Aaron Jones. Hey, would you like to come aboard the Walla Walla and hang with us, meet some listeners, and maybe play a couple songs? And you agreed, Aaron. Thank you so much for being here.
I hate you both.
I know.
This might be the earliest gig of your life.
It may be. Actually, this probably is. Let's be real.
Well, what are you going to play for us today?
I'm feeling this song right here because it's kind of cloudy out, It's called The Sky is Crying. They say that there's comfort in the misery. And the way that hurts is all I need. The darker it gets, the more I see. But that ain't the way it's supposed to be. But I'm only happy when the sky is crying. And I only smile when I feel the pain. If I'm not alive, then what's the point in dying? 'Cause I'm only happy in the pouring rain. So let it fall down. So let it fall down. Let it all fall down. Let it fall down. I just can't leave, better off alone. The sadder the song, the more I feel at home. When my heart is broken, it shines like gold. But that ain't the way it's supposed to go. 'Cause I'm only happy when the sky is crying. And I feel the pain. If I'm not alive, then what's the point in dying? 'Cause I'm only happy in the pouring rain. So let it all fall down. Let it fall down. Let it all fall down. Yeah, let it fall down. Let it all fall down. Let it fall down. Let it all fall. Let it fall down. Say that there's comfort in the misery. And the way that it hurts, that's all I need.
Yes! Aaron Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, thank you.
Is that a song that's going to be on the upcoming record?
That was my last record.
We have just docked in Kingston. We are live aboard the Walla Walla.
Somebody praise Aaron.
Yeah. Somebody help me. That was my last record. That was from my last record. It's called The Sky is Crying.
That's great.
Beautiful.
This was a class. This was the one that started it all for me on this most modern journey of my life right here. Was the day I learned to lie. She kissed my face and said she'd be right back. Before she walked away and cried. So take me away. Take me away from this lonesome place. From this lonesome place. From this lonesome place. From this lonesome place. Trouble! It's all I've ever known. How am I supposed to find some peace of mind if I can't stand to be alone? So take me away. Take me away from this lonesome place. From this lonesome place. From this lonesome place. From this lonesome place. Oh, won't you take me away? Oh, won't you take me away? Take me away. Oh, won't you take me away? Oh, won't you take me away? From this lonesome place. From this lonesome place. From this lonesome place. From this lonesome place.
Jones.
Thank y'all.
Take Me Away. That was so fantastic.
I do love, just as you busted into the chorus of Take Me Away, that's when the boat docked and they were having to take all the passengers off of the boat. I'm like, this is like a weird music video.
I was like, they really are taking them away.
Yeah, right when you were
What
saying
the heck, man?
They listened to you.
Damn, they're like, oh man, they just funny. So I was like, get off the boat, bro.
Thank you for joining us this morning and being a part of what is
Always,
the most
man.
ridiculous broadcast we've ever done.
And a happy 55th, man. This is crazy.
Hell yeah.
Thank you
man.
so much,
That's
Aaron.
wild, you guys.
We look so forward to the new album. Keep us posted. We'll let everybody know about it.
Will
And
do.
and thanks for just delighting our ears this morning.
Always, man. Thank y'all so much.
And
I
keep on
appreciate
your
you.
socials, Aaron Jones Music. That way they can find out about future shows.
Yeah, absolutely. Please, thank you guys so much.
The Daily Migs Show.
We are going to play another game of Beat Migs on a boat this morning. And Steve, your record is 150 wins, 83 losses, and 42 ties, one of which came this morning.
So far on a boat, I've only tied.
Danny's going to wrangle another rockaholic aboard the Walla Walla, and we will play Beat Migs at 7:50.
Hey there, I'm Kendra Adachi, and my show, The Lazy Genius Podcast, helps you be a genius about the things that matter and lazy about the things that don't, and you get to decide what matters. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to give you a new way to see. Episodes of the Lazy Genius Podcast are full of compassionate time management tips and permission slips to do what makes sense for you. New episodes drop every Monday. Follow and listen to the Lazy Genius Podcast on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. And it's Mother FM Friday. So you know what that means. It's time to get sexy with Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Oh, Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? Well, I know that Nick from Paulsbo is. Nick, are you ready to play this game?
Absolutely. And Nick has been on the ferry with us all morning.
Yeah, he's a true man of the ferry.
I'm just really, really bored, so I figured I'd hang out with you guys.
Same here. Same here.
All right, Steve, Nick is ready, so you got to get out.
All right.
For those who are playing along from anywhere but this boat, Nick will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am.
What is the front of a boat called? Correct. What anniversary are Washington State ferries celebrating this year?
75th.
Correct. Which sports team's ballpark serves food in a ferry boat?
That would be the Mariner.
It is. I'm on a Boat by The Lonely Island features which rapper?
A pass.
What decade did the Hood Canal Bridge replace a ferry route?
40s, 50s, 60s.
60s, yes. What fruit is considered to be bad luck on a boat?
Banana.
Someone's eating one right now, yes.
Feels terrible.
What is the term for a traditional folk song sung by sailors?
Shanty.
Yes. How many primary ferry routes do Washington State ferries operate?
7.
No.
8.
No.
11.
No. Who starred as the mariner in Waterworld?
Kevin Costner.
Correct. For Christopher Columbus's voyage in 1492, which of the 3 ships was the smallest?
Nina Pinta Santa
The
Maria.
Nina, yes. I'm on a Boat by The Lonely Island features which rapper?
Anybody know this? Come on. T-Pain.
Yes! Oh my goodness. With that, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Correct, Nick. Steve is in big trouble. Steve, I hope you were studying your ferry facts over there.
Captain Tom, he was giving me some facts about the ferries.
Well, then you should be fine for this game.
Oh, of course.
Are you ready? Yeah! What is the front of a boat called?
The bow?
Correct. What anniversary are Washington
Captain Tom
State
told me.
ferries celebrating this year?
He also told me it's the 75th
It
anniversary.
sure is. Which sports team's ballpark serves food in a ferry boat?
Oh, that would be the Seattle Mariners. They
It
got the
is.
gold one now. Have you seen that?
Yes.
We need that.
I'm on a Boat by The Lonely Island features which rapper?
Andy Samberg?
No.
Lil Jon?
No.
Oh, crap. I could picture Lil Yachty.
No. What decade did the Hood Canal Bridge replace a ferry route?
Let's go to 50s.
No.
60s.
Yes. What fruit is considered bad luck on a boat?
Apples.
No.
Bananas?
Yes. What is the term for a traditional folk song sung by sailors?
You said that so happy. Is that a sea shanty?
It is. How many primary ferry routes do Washington State ferries operate?
7.
No.
6.
No.
9?
Nice, but no. Who starred as the mariner in Waterworld?
Who started? Kevin Costner.
Correct. For Christopher Columbus's voyage in 1492, which of the three ships was the smallest?
The Pinta.
No.
The Santa Maria.
No.
The Nina.
Yes.
Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 correct. Steve, that is not enough to beat Nick.
Boom.
You lose 9-7. Congratulations,
Suck
Nick.
it, Steve.
Yeah, that's right. The song I'm on a Boat by The Lonely Island is featuring T-Pain.
Oh, yes.
I know that was your next guess for sure. And Washington State Ferries, they operate 10 primary ferry routes. And then the Nina is the Nina is the smallest of the boats. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's the jam of the day right there.
I think of all the... there's not a lot of songs about boats, but like sailing.
That one is the most literal.
I think this one might be the best. Yes.
Oh, great job on losing, Steve. So now you have
Tara.
one tie on a boat, one loss on a boat. We will play another Beat Migs from the Walla Walla at 8:50.
The Daly Migs Show.
So I am seeing pirates in every direction that I look right now, Steve Migs. The pirates have boarded the Walla Walla. We are leaving Kingston.
Is this a takeover?
We're heading to Edmonds. I think we might be under a heist.
Oh, boy. Good thing you brought some booty.
I did. I brought all the booty. We're going to find out what these pirates are doing next. We are cruising from Kingston to Edmonds right now aboard the Walla Walla, celebrating the 75th anniversary of the Washington
It's
State
so great. I
Ferry.
was just walking. I was running over to the bathroom, just ran into a few Rockaholics. They're just like, Steve Migs, what are you doing here? I'm like, we're broadcasting over in the galley. They're like, no way. This is awesome.
And it's not just us, but now we have been taken hostage by the pirates of the Kingston Pirate Festival. And we have Tug. Pirate Tug is with us right now. Good morning, Pirate Tug.
Good morning to you.
This is you brought your whole team.
We brought only part of the crew.
So, Tug, how long have you been a pirate?
Let's see. I must be close to about 50 years.
50.
What is the most impressive pirate's treasure you've ever stumbled upon?
The most impressive, I wear it around my neck.
Oh.
Is it an eyeball?
Whoa. He has a lot of jewels.
Okay, I've got a piece of 8 right here, and I've got a piece of 4 as well.
Wow.
That were given to me by Mel Fisher on the Etosha.
So how does one, when 50 years ago when you became a pirate, like how do you even get into the world of becoming a pirate?
Oh, well, it's very easy for me. I was a merchant marine before.
Okay.
Before I turned to piracy.
And do you have a pet parrot?
I do. In fact, I have 2.
What are their names?
Well, one is named Pickles, and the other one is named Luna.
I love it.
I'm not trying to be dramatic, but I would die for Pickles and Luna. They sound amazing. Can you bring a parrot on a boat? Have you ever, on like a ferry boat, have you ever tried that?
No, I've never done that. I prefer them staying in the house.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
Or staying on my boat.
And
come on down to my boat, baby.
What is the name of your boat, Tug?
Oh, it's called the Not for Hire.
The Not for Hire. I like that. And are you prepared to play us a sea shanty this morning?
Oh, I can.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down for it. So, and also before we get to it, so what's going on with the pirates?
So there is a Kingston Pirate Festival. It is completely free to go.
Okay.
And it's happening in Kingston, Washington on June 13th at Mike Wallace Park. 10 a.m. to dusk, it's going to be there. And Tony's Ponies, which is an awesome rescue organization, they are running the beer garden. And if you say beer garden, I show up. So shout out to Tony's Ponies for keeping everybody well lubricated at the Kingston Pirate Festival. There's going to be bands. Lots of cool artists are going to be there selling their
and
wares.
I'll be performing there as well.
Oh, awesome. So it's sea. Can we request a sea shanty? Do you have a favorite, Steve?
I mean, I like Black Hole Sun. Yeah. I'm down for whatever. I didn't even know that this was going to happen. This just adds the most ridiculous broadcast that we've ever done, and I love it.
I tell you what, this song is kind of autobiographical in nature.
All right, let's hear it. Thanks, Tug.
You know, that means about me. I'm a scallywag. pinching your purse, that is my bag. I'm a scallywag. I'm a scallywag. Pinching your purse, that is my bag.
This is so great.
I'm a scallywag. I'm a scallywag. Pinching your purse, that is my bag. I'm a scallywag. Buy my hand in your pocket, we'll meet in the market. I'm offering you coins in a flash. While you're scanning the faces of men all around you, off to the pub with your cash. A nice friendly face and a nice friendly place, and I'll offer a tiger to veil. And you'll wait with your feet, I check unbound to face with a whale. I'm a scallywag. Pinching your purse, that is my bag. I'm a scallywag. My mother always told me my old self be true. Mother always told me the right things I should do. But mother never told me about easy marks like you.
Hey!
I'm a scallywag.
Scallywag. You know what he's going to do?
He's going to pinch your purse.
Pinching your purse, that is.
You know what that
my
is?
Bag.
My bag.
I'm a scallywag. Now, I would be willing to lend you a shilling and offer a very good rate. But if you delay me because you can't pay me, you'll spend your last days in a crate. When sharing the fortune, I'll offer you 50 a show with a smile.
Is this the radio edit, or is this the... How long does this song go for?
Should you be whiling your every free hour marooned on Desperate Isle? I'm a scallywag.
He's a scallywag.
Ready?
Ready?
Pinching your purse, that is my bag. I'm a scallywag. Now mother always told me my old self be true. Mother always told me the right things I should do. But mother never told me about easy marks like you.
Give it up for Tug the Pirate,
I
who
love
you
that
can see.
Aaron Jones was watching, taking pictures. I don't think you've ever had a show where you perform with a pirate.
Says you, sir.
Okay.
That's a lot of firsts today. You can see Tug and the gang of pirates at the Kingston Pirate Festival on June 13th at Mike Wallace Park. Totally free to go. Tug, thank you for joining us this morning.
You're quite welcome.
That was
Hands off
awesome.
my purse, Tug.
But you could, hands on my bag. No?
Hey, I'm only here for the booty.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show.
All right, so it turns out we have another big celebrity on this boat. We've talked to Aaron Jones. We've talked to Tug the Pirate. But now we've got the first American to win a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Pizza World Cup in Italy.
Oh, yeah.
And Will Grant of Sourdough Willie's in Kingston will join us next. We are on the ferry boat.
Here we are.
All morning long, we've been sailing back and forth between Edmonds and Kingston, and we have had so many fantastic visitors.
We've had the captain of the boat. We've had pirates. We've had Aaron Jones. And
now we have the person who earned a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Pizza World Cup in Rome, the first American to receive that award. It is Will Grant, the master pizzaiolo of Sourdough Willie's Pizzeria in Kingston, and that's a Some Pizza on Bainbridge Island. Will, thank you so much for hopping on the boat with us this morning.
well, thank you for permission to come aboard.
Of course, ahoy!
The full disclosure, you are, I'm not joking, when this silly idea came up, we were like, well, which ferry ferry are we going to go to? Where are we going to go? There's lots of great places from Bremerton to Bainbridge Island. Selfishly, we all agreed. We're like, well, it would be cool to go from Edmonds to Kingston because then we end up in Kingston and we could go check out your pizza joint. So you're honestly the reason why we're on the Walla Walla.
Pizza is happiness, so you can't go wrong there, right?
It sure is, and you guys are just a walking distance from the big ferry line there, so you get visitors that are probably from all over the place.
All over the place. So just a hop, skip, and a jump from the ferry terminal, about, I'd say about 40 feet. So we were right there. We got people from Hawaii come out, Montana, California, Arizona. It's pretty cool.
So how often do you have the person pulling up and it's like, I need my pizza quick. I'm about to get back on the ferry.
Oh, boy. That's been most of my life between pizzerias and here on Bainbridge Island. It used to be on Bainbridge Island like, we need a pizza now. We need to get on the boat now. Okay, well, what boat are you getting on? It's 25 minutes. Like, well, it's a 5-minute walk. You're fine. No, I need it now. I'm driving. Like, okay, it's 2 minutes. You're good. But that's the life on the ferry. There's two people on this side of the water. The people that go on the ferry every day, and then everyone else that doesn't want to go near the ferry.
Mm-hmm. So tell us about how does one get the Lifetime Achievement Award? Did you have to put in an application, or how are you selected for that?
Well, something like that is you're selected by them. There's no applications for it. It's just something, being in the industry, being outspoken and advocating for the traditional style of pizza and bringing it across the world and showing what pizza is to the world, and especially in the United States where pizza is thought of as Domino's, Pizza Hut, and others big five chains. Being a small pizzeria owner that's dedicated my whole life, and beyond me, it's my parents dedicated their lives to it, and then through that, so Frapto in Kingston, I actually started in 1984 with it. So it was, being in 1984, 42 years in, and then just trying to be the best pizza maker I can and constantly learn and constantly share that with not just America, but in Italy, because not only do I teach here in the United States, but I've taught in Bulgaria, Romania, Rome, and Parma, Italy.
Now, you mentioned Bulgaria. When we saw the story that broke about Sourdough Willie's and That's Some Pizza and your amazing award at the Pizza World Cup, we learned you have a sourdough starter that's like 130 years old. Do you transport that with you to Bulgaria?
Absolutely. When I'm baking anywhere, that's what I bring with me is my 130-year-old sourdough starter.
Do you have like a special case to put it in? Like, what does TSA check like?
Well, TSA, usually it's on my carry-on and it's in my checked luggage, and I'll do it in 3 different forms. I'll dry it, I'll shave it, I'll keep it wet. And so everyone's always giving me a hard time.
What are we talking about again?
Yeah, I have this big bags of flour, but it looks like something else, and so I usually get a lot of stops. But as long as I have enough to start with, I get through. But the reality is I've only been checked once and had it taken away from me. So usually I have like 4 or 5 kinds with me.
So when they take it away from you, what do you think they do with it? You think they go and try to start their own pizzeria?
I don't know. I think it goes straight to the trash, right? Yeah.
Hey, I noticed a lot recently, maybe it's just because of my algorithms on Instagram and all the social media, but it just seems like there's a massive spotlight on Seattle or the Pacific Northwest now and pizza, where it's like all of a sudden Seattle has become a hotbed of being a pizza. So how would you define what the Seattle or the Pacific Northwest pizza is?
Well,
everyone's got their own, like, Chicago, Detroit.
Well, COVID changed the world for pizza. Everyone wanted to make their own pizza. Everyone lost their desk jobs. Everyone had to come up with something new. So we had a lot of people that came out of the woodwork that really were inspired by making good pizza here in the Pacific Northwest. And traditionally, and not many people know this, but Greek pizza was the style of pizza in Seattle for years and years and years, decades. Even as a kid, that was the big one over there. There wasn't a lot of Italian influence on pizza. So now for it to be changing and growing and a lot of people getting into it, we have so many amazing places, we got Niles Peacock here in Kingston. In Edmonds. We got Moto Pizza over here. We got a few that just were put on the top 50 list, Bar Corso, and there's a few others also. There's Steve's Famous. There's a lot of people really passionate about good food. And one of the things about these ferries that always pissed me off as a kid, I see everyone eat popcorn on the ferry and they get off in Seattle or Edmonds, right? So they are having popcorn when there is some of the best food in the world on the waterfronts here. So that's what people need to go for. So we've always been a foodie city. So it's nice to see that the working class food is getting some spotlight also.
What's with this anti-popcorn narrative that we're trying to push out there, man? Come on. We can have both.
Pizza's where it's at.
Right. We can have popcorn on pizza.
We're chatting with Will Grant from Sourdough Willie's. I'm going to put you on the spot here. You can only put 3 toppings other than cheese on your pizza. Ooh. What are your 3 toppings?
I'm going to go with pepperoni. I'm going to go with Italian sausage. And I'm going to go ahead and mess with Danny a little bit, throw some pineapple.
Let's go! All right. right. Will Grant, thank you so much for hopping on the boat with us. We're going to come to Sourdough Willie this afternoon and get a little pizza with you, and we encourage everybody else to give it a try, too, because it is so good.
Well, yeah, I'm excited to give you a little private showing because we open a little early just for you guys, just to make some great pizza for you. So I'm sorry, I have to actually leave the boat
Yeah,
now.
they're kicking us
all off now.
Yes, this is the strangest broadcast. Like where we're doing Beat Migs earlier, we had to kick the guest off. Now we have you. You got to get off the ferry.
Gotta go.
So we're looking forward to having pizza. Make sure extra pineapple.
Extra
for
pineapple.
We're going to call it the Dandy Special.
Thanks, Will.
Thank you, guys.
The Daily Migs Show.
Steve Migs, again, how long does it take you to charge your hybrid Kia Sportage?
I mean, 11 hours.
11 hours?
Close to that.
Well, I'm curious, and I think you are too, how long would it take to charge one of these new hybrid electric ferry boats? And the head of electrification, David Sowers, is going to tell us about it next.
Lemonade! Fresh squeezed lemonade! Lemonade? Oh, nuts.
Is your business struggling to be seen? Not reaching the right customers?
Yeah.
Odyssey's here to help. Your one-stop shop for digital marketing.
Wait, really?
With targeted digital media, plus SEO, SEM, social, OTT, and more, we help your business reach the right audience and drive results.
Whoa, hey, one at a time.
Stop missing out on valuable customers. Visit digitallocalads.com to learn more about our local advertising solutions. That's digitallocalads.com.
Okay, people, line starts here.
This morning, we are aboard the Walla Walla, celebrating the 75th anniversary of our Washington State ferries. And we are currently in Edmonds, getting ready to take back off and head over to Kingston again.
I thought we were in Kingston right now. I am terrible at this.
Steve does not have his bearings this morning. But you know who does have his bearings is the head of electrification and shipbuilding here. And that is David Sowers. David, thank you for jumping on the boat and talking with us about what you do. And right out of the gate, Steve drives a hybrid vehicle, a plug-in hybrid. And so we want to ask some questions about the fact that the Washington State ferries are slowly rolling out hydroelectric ferries.
Yes, exactly. Good morning. It's great to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being a part of this.
Yeah, it's going to be a little different than charging your car, but it's basically the same technology, just on a hugely different scale.
How long does that take?
Well, we do have fast charging systems that will actually charge each time the boat pulls into the dock. So it'll sit like we are here in Edmonds for about 30 minutes, and it'll be charged, and it'll be going on its way.
Can I get one of those put in my house? Because I've been real lazy about getting that done.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit different power feed to charge the batteries up for this boat than your car.
This could be a stupid question. I don't know if you have an answer for it, because obviously then what we're on right now that uses gas.
Uses diesel, yes.
So how much gas or how much diesel do you need to even have this power a boat like this?
Well, we have 4 massive diesel generators that produce the power to move this boat. We use thousands of gallons a week to power these boats. So we're going to convert all of that to an electric system, which will have batteries on board, and then we charge those with shoreside charging facilities at each of the docks, load up those batteries with electricity, and then that'll power us until we get to the other side.
So how many hydroelectric ferries do we have currently, and how long does it take to make the whole fleet hydroelectric?
It's going to take a while, and it's going to take some money. But we do have one boat.
You'll save on gas.
But we're going to save in the long term on fuel, absolutely. So we do have one boat that's hybrid electric. That's the Wenatchee, works the Bainbridge route. And we're building new boats right now in Florida that will be hybrid electric. And we're really excited about that program.
So how often are you yourself on a ferry boat?
I live in the San Juan, so I get to go up to use the ferry all the time. It's great.
Can I ask which island do you live on?
Orcas Island.
Nice. Steve, we got to get you up there. He's never been. He's lived here for almost 30 years. He's never been to the San Juan.
Oh, it's beautiful up there.
And you had that drama with trying to get on the ferry the last time.
Yeah, with the reservations in the summertime, it can get a little bit tricky.
Yes,
but you got to be
busy
on it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, David, thank you so much for hopping on and talking to us a little bit about what is happening in the world of electrification for these ferries. I think Steve maybe wanted to put you to the test with a little ferry trivia question.
All morning long, we've been going through over the last 75 years, some crazy things have happened in the world of the Washington State ferry. So I found some true stories and some fake stories. I want you to be able to guess if it's ferry or fakey.
Okay.
All right, so I'll read you this moment in history and let me know if you think this is true or not. One Washington State ferry hit underwater rocks so many times that the reef was eventually nicknamed after the ferry.
That's true.
That is true. I did not know that. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
There's actually a beer called Elwa on the Rocks.
Well, thank you, because I didn't know how to pronounce it.
It's
So
pretty good
Elwa.
beer.
Yeah, the ferry Elwha struck roots repeatedly over the years, so now they have the Elwha Rock.
IPA.
Yeah. There's a beer for it?
Yes.
I'm having that.
All right, how about this one? Washington State Ferries once installed a small onboard casino and slot machines during the late-night sailings back in the 70s to increase revenue.
I have no idea. That sounds super fun, though, doesn't it?
It does. You think it's true or not?
I don't think that's true.
You're absolutely right. That was not true. It does sound like a lot of fun.
I don't think we can stump David.
All right, one more?
Let's do it.
A ferry passenger once locked their keys in the car, and the crew had to stop traffic on board to try breaking into the vehicle with an emergency lockout kit.
That sounds true.
It was very true. So that's the thing, though. You guys have kits for people when they get... Because I got to imagine it happens from time to time.
It happens all the time. Absolutely. We got to help people get their cars started back up, or just push the cars off the boat and let the mechanics take over from there.
Or wake somebody up who fell asleep in their car.
You know, that happens too.
I've been guilty of that as well.
David Sowers, the head of electrification and shipbuilding here. Thank you for hopping on the Walla Walla with us this morning and chatting with us a little bit about all that you do for the ferries.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And now we got to try that Elwha IPA.
There you
Cheers.
The Daily Migs Show.
We have another game of Beat Migs on a boat. Steve, your record right now is 150 wins, 85 losses, and 42 ties this year. Danny is going to wrangle us another rockaholic aboard the Walla Walla, and we will play Beat Migs at 8:50.
Hi, this is Jill Schlesinger, CBS News business analyst, certified financial planner, and the host of the Jill on Money podcast. Beginning, middle, or end of the year, it's always a great time to take control of your financial life. And the Jill on Money podcast is here to help. Your questions make it possible for me to provide unconventional and entertaining insights on your money, and more importantly, on your life. Follow and listen to Jill on Money wherever you get your podcasts.
Bring on the fun and bring home a new Honda with a great deal on your favorite Honda vehicles. And finally, take that road trip you've been dreaming of. Now's the time to check out the Honda Civic and HR-V from Honda, the 2025 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand.
Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book, visit KBB.com for more information.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. And it's Mother Effin' Friday. So you know what that means. It's time to get sexy with Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Oh, Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? Well, I know that Rob from Stanwood came all the way down from my little town.
That's right.
It's our little town, really.
Correct.
Rob is ready to play, Steve, so you better get out of here.
Bye-bye.
For those who are playing along anywhere but the Walla Walla, Rob will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready, sir?
Nervous, but yes.
What species of bird is often perched on a pirate's shoulder?
Parrot.
Correct. How many San Juan Islands are served by Washington State ferries?
3, 4, 5.
4, yes. Call Me Ishmael is the opening line from which Herman Melville novel?
Ooh, pass.
The last remaining steam-powered ferry on the West Coast was retired in what 1960s year?
62, 63, 64.
No. How many Pink Floyd albums were partially recorded on a boat?
3.
Yes. The vast majority of The Deadliest Catch is filmed on what sea?
Bering Sea.
Correct. If you are facing the front of a boat, what side is port?
Left.
Correct. Which branch of the military inspects Washington State ferries?
Coast Guard.
Correct. How many minutes does each quarter last in a game of water polo?
Ooh, crap. 15?
No.
12?
No.
8.
Yes. In what movie did George Clooney play Captain Billy Tyne?
Oh, crap. Pass.
Call Me Ishmael is the opening line from which Herman Melville novel?
Dang it. Moby Dick.
Yes! In which movie did George Clooney play Captain Billy Tyne?
I have no idea. Pass.
You just scored 9, Rob. Holy doodle. Where is Steve Migs?
Oh, yeah.
Here he comes.
Steve was getting snacks. Just
What
so
kind of
we all
snacks
know.
did you get? I want a snack. Did you get one of those blueberry muffins, Steve?
No, don't worry.
I think I'm going to go get a boat beer.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. They have
All right.
the pizza beer combo over there, I know.
Oh, nice.
It's a screaming deal.
Yes,
Best
it
deal.
was.
All right, Steve, are you ready? Yeah, Daddy, let's go. What species of bird is often perched on a pirate's shoulder?
That would be a parrot.
Yes. How many San Juan Islands are serviced by Washington State ferries?
How many San Juan Islands? 4.
Yes. Call Me Ishmael is the opening line from which Herman Melville novel?
That would be Moby Dick.
Yes, Moby Dick.
That's a different movie.
The last remaining steam-powered ferry on the West Coast was retired in what 1960s year?
1969.
You know it. How many Pink Floyd albums were partially recorded on a boat?
I didn't even know anywhere. 2?
No.
3?
Yes. The vast majority of the deadliest catches filmed on what sea?
The Bering Sea.
Correct. If you are facing the front of a boat, which side is port?
To the left.
Yes. Which branch of the military inspects Washington State ferries?
The Coast Guard.
Correct. How many minutes does each quarter last in a game of water polo?
How many minutes? I'm going to go 15.
No.
10.
No.
7.
No. In what movie did George Clooney play Captain Billy Tyne?
What?
In what movie?
Ocean's 11?
No.
Ocean's 10?
No.
Ocean's 9?
No. Steve was
Yes!
Yes! Celebrate. You scored 8 and Rob scored 9. Congratulations, Rob. You beat Migs on a boat.
Oh, yeah.
And Rob, you were all nervous. And look at you, got 9 right?
I mean, it was nervous energy. I have to admit, it was just a nervous.
He totally crushed it. He did know that each quarter in water polo lasts only 8 minutes.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes. And the movie where George Clooney played Captain Billy Tyne was The Perfect Storm.
I don't even know what that is.
I should have known
Did
that.
not even know
It's
that
a classic.
one. So do you usually take this ferry, or like what brings you on this ferry?
You guys, I came down from Stanwood just to see you.
You gotta be kidding me. No. That's awesome.
We love Rob from Stanwood, especially because he's smarter than you, Steve.
Thanks.
The Daily Migs Show.
Apparently, we have a former U.S. congressman aboard the ferry.
Are we in trouble?
I think we might be in trouble because he wants to talk to us. So we're live on the Walla Walla. We're going back and forth from Edmonds to Kingston. We're en route to Kingston right now, and we're going to find out if we are in trouble with Brian Baird next. We are still on this boat, Steve Migs.
And we're still on the air. I am blown away by all of this.
It's a Washington State Ferries miracle. We are on the Walla Walla heading back over to Kingston right now, and we've met some pretty incredible people. We've met pirates.
Yes.
We've had a rock star on with us. And now we have a former U.S. congressman sitting with us, Brian Baird, who represented Washington's 3rd congressional district in 99 through 2011. Welcome aboard the Walla Walla.
It's great to be with you.
And Edmonds is your home.
Edmonds is a home.
And
Yes.
you love Edmonds. Tell us why you love Edmonds.
Edmonds is the kind of community what you want to raise your kids in. It's right by the water. It's got a wonderful downtown. Folks are super friendly. We've got more than 400, almost 500 nonprofit and service organizations in Edmonds of all kinds. People pull together, make the community great. It's a wonderful community.
And Brian, I recently watched your TED Talk that you did, which I highly recommend anybody just to go online and watch it, because it was it was just one of those, like, it just felt good after listening to it. And it was a lot. You just mentioned a lot of service organizations, and it was all about how you could give back to communities and how service brings all of us together. And it was such a powerful thing to listen to you share. And I was just hoping like you could just share with some people like a little bit of like exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate it. We've started a thing called the National Museum and Center for Service. The idea is to honor all forms of service. We do a great job of honoring military service, and that's really appropriate. But what about doctors and nurses and teachers and Red Cross volunteers and Rotarians, etc.? It's what really unites us and brings us together. You know, if you help somebody do something positive, it's pretty hard to hate one another afterwards. Service brings us together. So we've launched a thing called Edmonds Serves, which is the first community of service in the whole country. We're going to put posters up all around the city about all the great organizations that serve people every day and how you can get involved. So this would be a national model that every community, every school can do it.
I think the part that hit me was you were talking about just like how like democracy fails us when we become selfish, and what service does is like no matter what side you're on, you do something good together. You can sit down and have a beer, or as you said, a milkshake. Because I was like,
exactly,
your drink of choice, and I was like, all right, we're going to talk to you. What is your milkshake choice?
Yeah, chocolate mint.
See, I'm a peanut butter guy.
Ah, there you go.
Do you have, if you were going to send Steve to get his peanut butter milkshake in Edmonds, where would you send him?
That's a good. Molly Moo's is pretty good. Molly Moo's is pretty good. Yeah,
that salted caramel is to die
Yeah,
for.
yeah. It's really, really great. Yeah.
And Brian, in. We're chatting with former U.S. Congressman Brian Baird, very involved in the Edmonds community. How often do you get to hop aboard a ferry and kind of tool around our beautiful little backyard here?
You know, we do this just for fun. You know, you don't have to be going anywhere. You know, go over to Kingston and you come back here. It's just, what better way to spend the day than in Edmonds, Washington, riding the ferry out and back. It's really fun.
And I know you're a little bit of a rocker.
Yeah.
What would you say is your all-time favorite band?
Pink Floyd.
You have to share with us, because you mentioned it quickly while we were just listening to some of the music, the story that you had about Roger Waters, because I was just like, wait, I did not know this about him, and just made me have even more respect for the dude.
This is a beautiful story. So Roger was behind the scenes and quietly during the Iraq and Afghanistan wars would go out to Walter Reed and Bethesda Hospital, where a lot of the serious amputees and, the serious victim, injured people got treated. And he and his band would go and teach these guys. Many of them were already musicians, but they, a drummer, for example, lost both his arms. Roger worked with this guy, worked with others, guitar players, etc., and they created a band that covered Pink Floyd hits. And they had a whole concert in D.C. where these amputees would tell their story. Like I was, in Fallujah, got blown up by an IED, medevaced out, thought my life was over, I lost my hands. Along comes this Roger Waters dude, teaches me that we can play, and he did this whole concert with
jamming with the guy from Pink Floyd.
It was just amazing, and other rockers, the famous rockers were there with him, and these guys were ripping. They were, it was, it was like a great Floyd cover band, except it was Roger Waters and these veterans.
And how cool! I mean, we're talking about how important community service is and giving back, and what an amazing connection that even these big celebrities are doing things on a very local scale or a smaller scale, and I just think that's so important. So thank you for highlighting that.
Exactly, and on June 6th, there's not this coming week, but the following, we're going to launch this Edmonds Service, the first community of service in the whole country, a model that any community can do. You get your service organizations and nonprofits, make a poster that says, this is who we are, this is what we do, here's how you can become involved. Then you put them up all around your community, in the library, in the community center, in coffee shops. So wherever you go, you see good examples of people doing good things.
I love that. And I have to say, so my grandparents grew up, they lived in Edmonds when I was a kid, and they had their bumper sticker was that have an Edmonds kind of day.
It's an Edmonds kind of day.
My whole entire life.
What does that even mean?
It's an Edmonds kind of day.
Because I was a Linwood guy, and I felt like we were kind of on the outskirts. Like we were looked down upon by the people. I was like right on the border of Edmonds and Linwood. But the people of Edmonds were like, no, you're still Linwood.
Well, that's why we call ours the community of service, not the city of service, because it's a broader community, and any community can do it. Schools can do this as well. Every school has a high school trophy case, right? Yeah. But it's cool, but not everybody can win a trophy. You have to be an athlete and win a championship. Right. But Dr. King said everybody can be great because everybody can serve. Any kid can serve. So let's create posters and honor the kids who serve. Lots of ways to, either as students or when they go on in their professional or as volunteers.
Absolutely. And thank you for inspiring us this morning,
Thank
Brian.
you.
We appreciate you being on the Walla Walla with
I'm
us.
delighted.
Smooth sailings.
All right.
And again, if anyone go on YouTube and find your YouTube the TED Talk that's on YouTube. It's a great watch, and it really does talk and illustrate and just like hammers home the importance of service in our community.
Thank you. And join us on June 6th, 12:30 downtown at the Edmonds Historical Museum. We'll
awesome. Thank you, Brian. We appreciate you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
The Daily Migs Show.
Do you think that you could name a song if you only heard 1 second of the chorus? If you can, we're going to hook somebody on this boat up with tickets to see the Smashing Pumpkins on Friday, November 6th.
We're going to try and do Hook or Shook on the boat.
Yes.
This could only go wrong.
Yes. You can. Don't call because we're not there to answer the phone, but we're going to wrangle someone to play Hook or Shook at 9:20.
It's time for Hook or Shook, the game with absolutely no integrity. We'll play 1 second of a hook from a song, then you have to guess what it is. We'll bend the rules, pull out all the stops, and do anything to help you win. But you might just get shook, as one of us will play too and possibly cost you the game.
And we are wrapping up the week. Playing for tickets to see the Smashing Pumpkins one more time this week at Climate Pledge Arena, and that show is happening on Friday, November 6th.
And for those tuning in right now, we are live on a ferry boat. We are on the Walla Walla going back and forth from Edmonds to Kingston. But the beauty of this is that every time we stop at either Edmonds or Kingston, everybody, except for us, thankfully, that would be funny if
they're like, get off.
Everybody has to get off. So our competitor for Hook or Shook had to leave the boat. And he's going to be coming back on, so we got to stall for a little bit, which is totally fine.
Oh, yeah.
I do love the fact that so many people, and shout out to all the Rockaholics who have made it a morning. Like, they have been getting on and off, buying a ticket, and just hanging out with us all morning. It's so, like, beyond humbling and so cool that people are willing to spend their entire morning and do something as ridiculous as be a part of a broadcast on the ferry.
When I was first thinking, how could this potentially go? I thought we might see like 2 or 3 people per pass, and we have been seeing so many listeners. It's been an absolute blast.
And I know before we do our contest with Hook or Shook, Sam, who works here on the ferry, he wanted to give a shout out to his daughter.
Sam, get over here,
but
Sam.
Sam has been rather busy, so Sam, if you want to jump on over and. We got to give him 1 second too. We're giving everybody a second over here.
But big shout out to all the workers that do this every single day. We have some incredible folks that we have met that make the Washington State ferries go.
The one thing I remember seeing an interview about the ferry, and I thought it was funny, is like whenever you're traveling, you have to pack your patience when you go on the ferry, because sometimes things are moving a bit slower or things get delayed. So apparently right now we are packing our patience for Sam and for everybody. I do want to give a shout out to KJ, one of the kids that we talked to earlier this morning before he left the ferry. He said, hey, can you give a shout out to my grandma? His grandma's name is Bobby, and grandma and the family, they're all going to be going to Chicago, and that's pretty cool. So KJ and the family and the dad and his brother as well. Shout out to Bobby, the grandma.
Grandma Bobby. All right, we've got Sam. Sam, tell us about your kid.
Hi, yes, I wanted to come on real quick. I wanted to say hi to my beautiful wife, Andrea, te amo. And I wanted to say hi to my daughter. She's 3. I love you, Mama. Daddy for the love you ones.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
What's your daughter's name?
My daughter's name's Adele.
Awesome. Awesome. What's her favorite thing to do?
Her favorite thing to do.
Drive mom and dad crazy.
Her favorite thing to do is probably go on the boat with us.
How often does she get to do that?
She gets to go out every time we're off. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We try to take the boat out as much as possible. Her favorite thing to do is steer, even though she's 3.
That's awesome. And how long have you been working here on the ferry?
For about a year and a couple months. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a year and a couple months. And then my dad had worked here with our captain, Tom, for a long time. For about 31 years he's here. And here's Sarah, too. She's been here. Congratulations, Sarah.
34 years you've been working for the Washington State Ferries.
Come on over. Wait, get over here.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Dude, Sam, you rock. Shout out to your daughter and your wife as well. So this is your last day?
This is like your retirement show.
It is. It will be my retirement story.
I'll be honest, I thought you were wearing that hat for us.
Actually,
very cool of her. She's rocking a
wearing it for
celebratory
you.
gold hat for our show.
I also have my fairy princess hat, my crown, but I didn't bring it up.
Is it like a fairy princess or like a boat fairy princess?
No, it's a real crown with diamonds.
I had to double check if it was like a crown with a boat on it.
So 34 years?
34 years.
Okay, first thing that pops in your mind, craziest thing that's ever happened while you've been on the ferry.
I'm on the land, so I actually don't ride the boats. The craziest thing, I think just waking up and coming to work has been the craziest thing.
Have you ever seen a car or a bike or anything fall off of a boat?
No. When they usually go do like the diving, like they get really mad because they miss the boat. They just think they're like the Spider-Man or something. They just go off. No.
Oh, I was about to say, wait, we're about to get a good story. Like someone jumped off the ferry to get to where
but I have been around when people have jumped off the side.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Then what happens? Do they cut the ferry motor?
No, that's when all of our favorite people get into the mode of the action of rescuing people,
So do you have to, does somebody go in after them?
Yeah.
Who gets that job?
Sam, where you at?
Whoever's closest to the life raft?
Sam.
Yeah, Sam could do it. Anywhere from anybody could do it. Indian Room could do it too, huh? Yeah.
So do you have you worked multiple ferry routes? Do you have a favorite route?
Kingston, Edmonds.
Yeah. Here we are aboard the Walla Walla.
Aboard the Walla Walla.
And in 34 years, favorite thing about working here with Washington State Ferries? Because, again, so many people have been texting, and a lot of love for everybody that works on the ferry. The crew is fantastic. But what's been something about working at 34 years is a very long time.
I think my favorite thing is staying healthy.
Mm-hmm.
It's being able to walk breathe that fresh air.
Yeah.
And I think the best thing for me is being able to see the view that I see every day, because I got the best office view you could ever see.
I would say where we work in downtown Seattle, we have a cool view outside of our window, but this is way cooler.
Nothing compares.
This has been pretty awesome.
Yeah, this is sweet.
Well, thank you so much for hopping on and chatting with us on your last day on the job. Congratulations on your retirement.
Thank you.
All right, maybe we'll try Hook or Shook when we take a break, and maybe we'll get whoever that guy, because he bribed us with chocolate.
We have to give away these Smashing Pumpkins tickets.
Well, and I want the chocolate.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show.
We are sailing back and forth between Edmonds and Kingston all morning long, currently docked in Kingston on the Walla Walla.
Yep.
And Steve Migs, this has been so much fun. We've been getting a little bit of a peek behind the curtain from some of the folks that are making this ferry run.
And what a great way to kick off all the celebration that's happening next week with the 75th anniversary of the Washington State Ferries. And it's so cool that we get to be part of the ceremony and part of the festivities.
And now we have Jesse Hiddle, who is the assistant engineer on the Walla Walla this morning. I mean, that's a very important job.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, thanks for having me come up and chat for a bit. They don't let us out of the engine room too often to come up and see the sun and be outdoors much.
So I have a question about your the work day for you guys. I know that pilots that fly airplanes have certain parameters on how long they can be in the air. Do you guys have anything like that? How long you can be on the water?
Yeah, the Coast Guard limits us at 15 hours is kind of the hard set line, and we usually work 12-hour shifts. So sometimes with delays and things, it can bump up really close to that, and then it's like cut out. You gotta go get some sleep. You gotta get out of here.
I'm glad you mentioned sleep, because we got to get a little tour of Captain Tom in the area upstairs where everything, master control, I guess, I don't know what you would call it, but there were some beds and some cots. So is that where, if you're getting close to that 15-hour mark, it's like, okay, go take a nap?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's quite a few of us that do stay on board. Some of the engineering people, I stay on board quite often. I live up on Whidbey, so it's like a 2-hour commute for me. So most days I'll just stay on the boat.
So do you show up with a sleeping bag, or do you have your own
I got a
duffel
little
bag
locker
or
up
sheets?
there with a kit in it, Give myself a little tent, like a little camp out sort of thing up there. But
a little pillow.
Yeah.
So, and did you know that you wanted to be an engineer for ferry boats, or what was kind of like your window into this world, I guess?
I started working in the oil fields like 25 years ago, and went deep sea, worked doing that a lot. And I was over at the University of Washington on the research boat, the Tommy Thompson, and wanted to stop going deep sea. I got married, had a couple of kids, and it was a good lateral choice to just stay in the state system and come over here to the ferries.
So I know you said you don't get out of the engine room very often, but have you, what are some of the crazier, things that have happened while you've been on board, as far as, a dead battery, or somebody has a, incident that people are responding to?
I think one of the craziest things that I'd adapt to was kids always getting stuck in the elevator. Yeah, it's like
their head or their foot?
Oh, no, nothing traumatic like that. They just these elevators have safety brakes on them, and if you jump up and down like little kids do, it releases those brakes. They latch down, and then they got to hit the alarm, and we got to come up and rescue them out of the elevator.
My daughter's 6, Tatum, and whenever especially when we go on vacation, because we end up in a hotel, we would definitely be stuck in an elevator, because the moment that elevator door closes, it's like Dance Party USA. She's just jumping off the walls.
Oh, absolutely. And 90% of the time, it's usually kids, but sometimes we get that alarm and be like, oh, it's going to be some guy on vacation, a little bit inebriated, and a wife looking at him all angry, you've got me stuck in this situation. And those are the funny ones, Let me get you out of there, buddy.
Do you think that do they have to cut people off on the ferry in the galley?
I don't know. You might have to ask a galley person about that. I don't come up here too often to see the fun.
This is a quick ride, so I got to if you're getting cut off, man, what are you doing?
Challenge accepted, Steve. If anyone can, I will.
Where's Sarah Daly? Oh, she's stuck in the elevator.
So Jesse, when you have time off, when you're not working, where do you like to explore here in the beautiful PNW?
I wander around quite a bit. Go down to the coast, and just recently went over to Snoqualmie and checked out that area. This this winter, of course, went over to Leavenworth and showed the family the whole Christmas village over there. So that was great to see. Yeah. I really like Pacific Northwest. I grew up in Oregon, so this is home for me.
Is it better? Is it better here than Oregon? Say yes.
I think so. I really like being between the two mountain ranges. It's beautiful to be like, oh, mountains over there and mountains over there. This is great.
Well, we feel extremely lucky to be here celebrating the 75th anniversary of the ferries because I think we take it for granted a little bit how awesome it is that these are right here in our backyard. And there's so many people all across the country that have never had the ferry experience. So the fact that we get to broadcast live from one is
it's
so
cool. Like
cool.
it's like a form of a commute to and from work and places, but also for people maybe tourists or you bring a family. It's like it's an easy way to get people to see how beautiful our state is.
Yeah, and they're so absolutely iconic of the Pacific Northwest, and I can tell people from other parts of the country like, oh, I work on the ferries, and they're like, oh, that's so great. Whereas before I may be like, I work on a cargo ship, and they'd be like, okay,
like cool story.
yeah.
Well, thank you, Jesse, for helping keep us afloat today. We really, really appreciate it.
All right, yeah, thanks a lot for having me.
So what, we're going to do hook or shook now?
I think we're going to try to do hook or shook. We found, is it Brian?
Yeah, Brian.
Brian. So, Brian, you had to disembark and then get back on the boat.
Yeah, very arduous, but I made it.
And
so what do you are you on the ferry just for fun today or like, okay.
Yeah, sorry. I work 4/10, so I'm off on Fridays, and I love your show. I listen to you every morning. So
thank you so much, Brian. All right, so we're going to put you to the test and see if you can name a song after only hearing 1 second of the chorus. Do we spin the wheel to see who he's playing with?
We sure can.
Okay, we're going to spin the wheel to see who he's playing with because of course we have to go onto the ferry.
Who's it going to land on? Will it be T-Dog? Will it be yours truly? Taryn Daly.
Oh, boy.
I believe it is you.
T-Dog.
T-Dog.
Now, did you bring the chocolate?
Yeah, I did. I bribed you. I even put those little stickers on for fun. I don't know.
He put the 75th anniversary sticker for it and also the Daly Migs sticker. And it's a caramel chocolate.
Yeah, it's the Cadbury's.
Oh,
the Canadian, yeah. That's
you already won.
Let's just give him the tickets.
No integrity.
All right, Brian, are you ready? Here is your clip.
Oh, this is great. Thank you so much. Metallica, Sad But True. They're playing the Sphere.
Are you going?
No, I need to save some money, that's for sure.
Or you need more chocolate bars to bribe people with.
You just sell a kidney. Oh, well done. That was easy for you. I don't know if I can say the same, though, but I am ready for my clip. That would be Sail by AWOL Nation.
Awesome,
Brian,
thank you.
You're going to go see the Smashing Pumpkins.
I'm so excited. My daughter's going to be super excited.
How old's your daughter?
She's 22, and she loves Melancholy, and I heard one of their sets is Melancholy, so.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they're playing like some of their better songs off of the double record. I hope they play Muzzle, because that's like one of my all-time favorites.
Muzzle's great.
It's
yeah.
such a great song.
Yeah.
And then I hope also they're going to dip into a little bit of Gish and Siamese Dream, too.
Oh, Siamese, hell yeah.
Little mixed bag, something for everyone. Well, congratulations on your big winnings. The game with no integrity, where we knew it anyway.
And as a guy who has sometimes resolution issues, I like that we were able to finally get hook or shook done. Because I know we weren't able to do it at first because you got kicked off the ferry, and now you're back on the ferry, and we were able to make it happen.
Better late than never.
Yes. That's right.
The Daly Migs Show.
We are broadcasting our show from a ferry boat. We are on the Walla Walla. We are about to leave Kingston and head back to Edmonds, and we just want to thank everybody who has stopped by to join us. We have had a blast, and it continues next.
The Daly Migs Show is built on the backs of legends, the Rockaholics. And some don't just listen, they show up. They bring the moment. They win the day. They're the player of the game. And they earn the Daly Migs Game Ball.
Steve Migs, we have given out a lot of game balls
we
these past
have.
few months, but we have yet to give out a game ball on a boat.
No, and it's a little bit different because usually we'll have a clip of audio to play, and that's how we give out our game ball. And we've had great rockaholics that we've met this morning. We've met pirates. We have ferry stuff going on the overhead speakers right now. We have Aaron Jones. But I was thinking about who deserves the game ball today.
Ooh, tell us. Steve Migs, who is getting today's Daily Migs Show game ball?
They don't know, and they're about to be put on the spot, but I think we absolutely should give the game ball to our engineering crew. and that's Patrick and Phil. If they can come on over, jump on over for a
Phil,
second.
Patrick, get over here.
Get on over here. I think if anybody deserves it, for people that are listening, so we're broadcasting live on a ferry, which we didn't even know if it was doable. And then we show up at 5:15 where we're going to roll a portable studio onto the ferry boat. And then when we get here, they're like, hey, it just happens because that's just what happens, on ferries. Sometimes they're running a little late. So, we're 15 minutes late. So now we're getting onto this boat, at 5:32 in the morning. We've set up for shows days in advance, and it hasn't gone as smooth as it's gone this morning. And I think, Phil, thank you. You deserve the game ball.
Well,
Patrick, you deserve the game ball.
It's our pleasure to receive the game ball.
So, question for you.
Yeah.
Did you how stressed out were you on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being you're about to jump off the boat, 1 being not stressed at all. How was it for you at 5:30 this morning?
At 5:30 this morning, fairly stressed out. And the fact I'm looking and watching, going, it's 5:30 and the boat's not quite here yet. Okay, well, I was hoping to be on the boat at 5:20, but, okay, we're rolling with it, but we'll figure it out. And, we've done nicer looking setups before, but at the same time, like you mentioned, usually when we're doing these, we're showing up 2.5 hours beforehand.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
So,
well, thank you for making our crazy dreams come true. To all the listeners who said this was a stupid idea or we couldn't do it.
We 1,000% agree with you, but somehow we did pull it off.
I'm all for crazy dreams.
And it's all because of you, Phil. So thank you for testing the internet connection in the first place and setting us up in record time this morning and making this broadcast possible.
It's my pleasure. That's what I do.
And shout out Patrick, too.
Patrick as well. I love that you described this as being a sketchy opportunity, and we took sketchy and made it a reality.
The Daily Migs Show. Daily Migs Show.
If you are just tuning in, yes, we are cruising across the Puget Sound on a ferry boat. We are heading back toward Edmonds from Kingston right now aboard the Walla Walla.
Okay.
We're not there yet.
When are we back in Kingston? Because I want pizza.
We're going to go to Sourdough Willie's. Thanks for tuning in this morning, Rockaholics.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
A.K.A. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. And most importantly, today's top story, we're celebrating the 75th anniversary of the Washington State Ferries. Yeah. And what a great time to kick things off with a live broadcast. And we did it.
We did it. We're still on the air, I think.
We are. And hey, quick shout out to Q13 News. They mentioned us this morning. They were talking about the anniversary of the ferry system and how KISW is broadcasting live on the ferry.
That is fantastic.
So I don't know who, Bill Wixie. I'm gonna blame Bill. Yeah, it's totally Bill. Bill's a good dude.
Bill.
Yeah. Just all in all, just a great time. And for those that are wondering what's going on in the Washington State Ferries, next week is going to be some awesome stuff, including live music, giveaways, special ferry sailings. Like we did our broadcast. It's also going to be the Space Needle's going to have a giant Washington State Ferry flag hanging from it. That's going to be pretty awesome. So all in all, it's just going to be great. The Great Wheel's going to be doing some stuff. The 520 Bridge. I mean, you forget just how cool it is. I mean, it's the largest ferry system in the entire country.
Yes.
And then we met a rockaholic, just a fleeting conversation, but he just was talking about how important the ferry system is to him. And he said, my kid, his first start there, I can't remember if it was a boy or girl, but their first steps were on a Washington ferry.
Steve Migs, I brought a goat on a ferry once.
Do tell.
Yes. Okay, so I found out years ago when I wanted to adopt some goats that there was one available out at Center Valley Animal Rescue in Quilcene. So I hopped aboard the boat, drove on the boat with a dog kennel, loaded up a goat in Quilcene, got back on the ferry and drove it, went across the water, this exact ferry route. And people were walking by my car thinking it was a dog and then realizing, no, I brought a full-on goat on the ferry boat.
So there's someone out there that might be listening right now going, the crazy goat lady, that was Taryn Daly.
That was me.
At first, I thought you walked the goat onto the actual ferry. I was like, did you have to call in advance? Did you have to talk to somebody?
It would have pooped everywhere. They're the worst. They are the worst.
You know what I did? I did commit a faux pas, but I wanted you to see it because I mentioned now earlier how, the ferries have been around for a while. Some have been around for many, many years, including this one, which has an old school bathroom.
Oh, this is the trough.
It has a trough.
There's a men's trough.
And you were like, you didn't know what it was. So I was in there by myself, so I felt like I could do it. I took a picture of the trough for you.
Wow.
what we're working with.
That is amazing.
Isn't it awesome?
That's what you guys get to do?
Yeah, we just stand in front of one of those.
I demand a ladies' trough.
Well, you know what? When they kick everyone off the boat, we have it to ourselves. I'll stand guard.
Am I going to try to use the trough?
Hey, look, we're only a minute. We have a minute left. We could get kicked off the boat now, Dan.
Oh. I don't know about that, guys.
For indecent exposure, Taryn was in the trough.
Well, the captain asked us to come back every Friday because we've done such a good job. I don't think he'll ask us back
Captain
anymore.
Tom, we're already on first name basis for Captain Tom. I think we're okay.
I think we just got uninvited.
Yeah, probably. Well, it was a good time. We won't be back for the 76th anniversary.
That was absolutely such a fun morning, and we just want to say thank you to everybody who popped by and made this so much fun for us.
Thanks to the Rockaholics who were here hanging out, going back and forth with us. Also, big thanks to the Washington State Ferries for even allowing us to do something as harebrained as this and pull it off. Our engineering crew, everybody that's listening and has been texting us all morning. It's just been a fantastic time.
All right, Steve, I think we gotta go now. Is it time to go?
Yes. Real quick, go Mariners.
Go Mariners.
Go Canadians in honor of Claude Lemieux.
Yes.
Sadly, he's no longer with us for us hockey fans. Yesterday, we were all rocked by that news, and always check in on your teammates, as they
That's
say in the world of
absolutely
hockey, because I think it's very important, especially after what happened yesterday. As far as weather, we're not going to have a very nice day. We can see it outside. We can barely even see the water.
We're giving you an eyewitness weather forecast. It's going to rain.
Yes, it's going to rain. About a high of 58, 59 degrees. But that is the DMD, brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
Ryan Castle is up next with your morning 12-pack.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show.